Jersey. It's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Is hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Now the Jets about set to go here on the offensive side for the first time, and leading them out, Charles, the number 2 overall pick. Draft, it's Zach Wilson out of BYU.
Last week, that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And good job of just fighting through 1 tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. The numbers for Perine in last week's game: 12 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good, as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there for the Dolphins. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Dropped at the 35. Able to display his agility, but not much room to operate. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. On the right side, open is Gesicki.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet. and say, this is what the problem is? Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On third down, Wilson.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
That's not good enough, man.
So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one one bit.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Wilson. He finds Pirine out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll run with Bawden. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done.
Here's Braden Mann now,
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 29, Tua.
Got a man. It's the rookie Jalen Waddle.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Running the counter with Mostert. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the 1st as he's dropped at the 46. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, He had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
On 2nd and 12, Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Draw play, Edmonds. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Pirine, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Pirine. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Now a carry for Pirine. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Tua. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They hand it off to Mostert. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0 our score. Now on 2nd and 13. Tua. Open man is Ross, complete. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That completes it again to Metcalf. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Tua setting up shop to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. John Ross, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 31, Wilson.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at 2nd down.
On 2nd and 10.
Tua. Catch is made by Metcalf.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Tua, the final shot before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua throwing the out route and complete. It's Ross. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Mostert. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5.
Tua sets up to pass it. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the...
Touchdown, Dolphins! Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Here's Pirine. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Pirine. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Wilson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 2nd and a yard, Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Tua. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Tua going to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
On play action, here's Tua going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And he'll give it here to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Again, here's Pirine. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall.
And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Returning it, John Ross.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their own 27.
He'll look to Mostert to start things out.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Here's Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also a 2-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephant?
Well, if you do it 1 bite at a time. Okay. That's the way they've got to play this, 1 play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but they have to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye. One bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Wilson. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Got an open man. It's Harmon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And a nice job there, skipping away from the one tackle and ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down.
Second down. Here's Mostert again.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Dolphins on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Brandon Jones picking it off.
And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Joe Schobert, number 4 in the NFL in tackles last year, in to make the stop.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Second down. Here's Mostert again.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. This is Mostert. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Only a yard on the pitch. It's going to leave him way down.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Miami, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the